Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, I am back. I took a week off, went out to California, went to Vegas, hung out with the kids before they go back to school, and I am back, and the webcast is back. So we got the pivot report out this morning. That includes the charts. The charts of the day will be out later, but I'm back, and you know what? I communicated. I was on the chat room the entire time I'm gone. I'm always there, but the thing that I've been saying to my subscribers, and the thing I'll tell you now is, it's just the same old, same old. We are in this very tight Bollinger Band squeeze. What's starting to happen though is you're starting to see an upper band ride develop out of these very tight bands. It's nothing to scream about because it's maybe 10, 15 handles of action. But what you're seeing now is you've got these tight bands. You've got the green line here, which is the middle Bollinger Band. And you've got a future that has been above these bands now, at least on a closing basis, for 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, 21. I mean, the entire compression has occurred above the middle band. So the bears, while they're kind of hanging on and holding things in, really aren't getting much done. What the bears need is a hard break. And absent a hard break in a vacuum, it's pretty obvious that this market wants to go higher. And you have to respect that. It may not want to go a lot higher on any individual day, but the bears remain in control of this tape. And there's nothing that's been happening for the last month that's really, put that into any doubt at all. As soon as we made these matching lows at 2081, and this lower high, that was a potential lower high versus the Brexit high, when that failed here, when the key moving average support occurred, and we jumped back over and we made matching highs and then we broke out, that was the big move over 0475. That was the key. We really haven't looked back. There have been some blips along the way. You had a little two-dayer. That got everybody excited, but the mid-band held. And now we're back. The high of the moment is 2185.75. I say the high of the moment because they don't last more than a day or two. So if you're the bulls, you just want to keep on keeping on as you head towards that 2200 area. If you're the bears, you need a break. You need news. You need a reaction that somebody cares about, and then you need to start to build lower highs. And if you can do that, if you can convert the mid band, then you can maybe see about expansion to the downside. I'm not necessarily bullish, but I'm telling you, number one, the bulls are in control of the tape, and number two, the bears aren't doing anything to make me think otherwise. So until the bears get their act together, you got to look to buy dips and take your profits when you can, because we're not really going anywhere, and you can build your day on a bunch of on a bunch of smaller handle trades. So let's look at a 30-minute chart. You got the new weekly pivot this week coming in about 79. Daily pivots there too, so they're there within a handle. The daily pivot on Friday was 79. So what you've seen in the overnight is you've seen it hop up. And these two areas, they haven't been threatened. Daily pivot, weekly pivot. If the bears are going to get anywhere, they've got to test the weekly pivot, they need to break the weekly pivot, and they need to go after 68.69, which was former resistance, then went support on Wednesday afternoon. Okay? For the last 2 weeks, we have not threatened the weekly pivot. We have not touched it or threatened it in any way. You can see last week's weekly pivot sitting there at 65.67. It's very rare you go 3 weeks without a touch of the weekly pivot. That's not a bearish thing, that's just reality. But that doesn't tell me that when we get down there it's going to do anything but bounce. But I'm expecting a touch of 79 early this week, if not today. So, and when it gets down there, it's going to tell us a lot about what this market really wants to do. Okay, that's all I got. Everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us at Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, PrincetonTrader.com. Come check out the chat room. Got a ton of trials in right now. I kept everybody's trial kind of, in abeyance there while I let them hang around in the room, but while I was gone on vacation. So we're back. So basically, there's a bunch of people starting today. It's a great day to start. Come on in. It's a great bunch of people, and we look forward to meeting you. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well.